JD here on a Saturday, hot and sunny on the Gold Coast with a little bit of rain every now and again, isn't it?
Yes, it's very nice and
Very
cooling.
nice. Thank you very much. And I had to intro like that because I have a desire to be a weather reporter at some stage. I've been in front of enough green screens to actually be a weather reporter. Listen, if you're a business owner, you might be interested in what I'm about to say because I just was at a shopping centre on the Gold Coast and I noticed one of our clients for our holiday promotion is going gangbusters with it. And g'day Don, how are you, mate? This particular client happens to be Waxit, which is, as the name implies, they wax people.
Wax people.
You know what? I had an Italian buddy of mine that used to whack people, but I think it was a different whack.
That was whack. This
Whack.
is wax.
Yeah, okay.
With hot wax.
Hot wax. Well, he used to be pretty hot when he whacked people too. He was hot under the collar. Yeah.
I don't know if they use hot
Anyway,
wax
so
anymore.
therefore, the reason I'm doing this, of course, is to segue and flog my holiday program, which is incredible, whereby if you're a business owner, you can get up to 7-night resort holidays to give away to your customers for $97, which is pretty crazy. Crazy. But I've got some photos. If you can actually enlarge that, I'm going to show you a photo of just how they're doing it at Waxit. I'll turn the... oh, no, I won't turn the camera on.
You can just do that.
Give me a second. No, I will turn the camera on. Okay. So this is a Waxit at Robina Shopping Centre on the Gold Coast. Peter and Peggy Milius are very good entrepreneurs, and this is how they're doing it. You'll see there they've got the poster outside their shop basically saying enjoy a free vacation to all those wonderful places, and this is what you do. It's a bit blurry there, so I won't be able to pick that up. If I could just slide that, which way? Can you slide that for me, if you don't mind? Thank you, Gar, for being the Nicky Buckley. If you can just... Okay.
This one?
Yeah, that one will do. Let me have a look at that. Okay, so therefore, this one here is the outside of the shop, and you'll see what they're doing, of course, is they've got the big poster there. They have a system at the moment. Let me turn it around to me because it's all about me. I don't know whether you noticed. And that is that if you spend $60 at the shop, you will get a little certificate which gives you a point, and when you save up 20 points, you get the free holiday. Let me tell you how this works. If you're sitting there going, you know what, this free holiday thing sounds pretty good, but I'm still a bit skeptical. I mean, we've seen all these things before, and there's always a timeshare presentation or some sort of catch to it. No, not this one. We've partnered with a travel company, international travel company, who've been to all of these resorts in, they've negotiated with resorts in Fiji and Bali and Phuket and the Gold Coast and Sydney and Melbourne and Vanuatu and all these places. Koh Samui, yep. And they've said to these resorts, look, you're running at 30% vacancy factor. So why don't you give us the rooms for free? We'll sell them for $97 in Australia. And of course, I share that money between myself and the travel company. And we fill the rooms. And when those empty rooms are filled, there's a good chance that the people who are in there are going to spend money on...
drink, food,
Do you notice how the first thing she said was drink? I think that indicates where her preferences are when she goes to a resort.
I was trying to work out which one to say first, and I did pick drink.
Drink just came to, of course it was going to be drink. So look, the thing is that the resorts are betting that if they give the rooms away to us to sell, and then you give them away in your business to your customers as a lure to get them to spend money with you, then there's a good chance when you stay at a resort, and we all know when you're staying at a resort versus just a hotel, you tend to eat and drink at the resort, and you might have the massage, the cocktails by the pool, the room service. So that's how it works. And when people say to me, oh look, it's too good to be true, I just say, fine, don't do it, we'll give it to your opposition.
I know.
Because we're the only player in town with this, there's no one else that's got this in Australia, then I can be a little arrogant. And I've perfected arrogance as a sport, haven't I?
Oh my goodness, and I live with this.
I love being arrogant. I really love being a know-all arrogant so-and-so. And with this, because there's no one else in the country that has this, we have the exclusive rights here in Australia, then if the butcher or baker or candlestick maker says to me, oh well, look, I don't believe, it's too good to be true, I go, good, we'll sit on the fence and get some splinters and we'll give it to the butcher across the road. The way I look at it is that the investment in this program is so modest. They're not betting the farm on it, they're betting a very modest investment, which you can find out what that is. I'm not going to let you know unless you click the link above me or below me. The investment is so low that, for goodness sake, if you're in business and you can't afford to make that investment on something that could be a game changer for your business, then you shouldn't be in business. But I have got some incredible case studies. We're running around with a video camera next week to get the case studies on video, but the increase in sales that people are enjoying as a result of this is absolutely nuts. We're talking 100% increase in revenue for some businesses in the space of weeks. Now, is every single business getting that result? No, because some of them are dickheads. Some of them are not running it properly. And so, you know, you can feed strawberries to pigs sometimes. I mean, you give this incredible promotion and you say to them, look, just join the dots. Just do exactly what I'm telling you to do. We're in trouble. John Gearman's watching.
Oh, gosh.
Goodness me. There's every chance in the world now that John Gearman is watching, there'll be a very sarcastic and hurtful comment below. Gearman and myself have been mates for how long, John? Probably 30 years, and I don't think we've said anything nice about each other once. No. Not once, okay?
I've never heard them talking nice to
Gearman
each
suffers from my style of sarcasm, so it's basically just criticism, yeah. But anyway, yeah, look, so if you're a business owner and you're interested in finding out more about how you can give a free holiday away, then you might like to just click the link above or below, and that free holiday will cost you a lousy $97. I'll give you an example of how some people are running. Spas, for example, might be an upmarket spa, and they sell, you know, spa treatments for $90 or $100 a time. They're saying, look, buy 10 up front with a voucher, which means from a cash flow point of view, they get $1,000 for the voucher, and we'll give you a free holiday. Now, that free holiday, by the way, represents $97 on the $1,000, which is equivalent to a 10% discount. Can you imagine if that spa put a sign outside the window and said, look, we're giving 10% off, that in the days of Groupon with 50%, no one would come in. But if they put, like you saw with Wax It, a sign outside their spa and it says, listen, you know, come in and get 10 in terms of a gift voucher style formula, and we'll give you a free holiday up to 7 nights in the likes of Bali and Phuket and Fiji and Vanuatu. I think I know which would work better, the 10% discount or exactly the same investment on that by that company, a free up to 7-night holiday in Bali.
Yep.
What do you think would work, huh?
I think the holiday will work. We already know the holiday work from the days in the Greater Building Society.
And I'm glad you gave me that segue, Gail, because I haven't showed off enough, and I think I should actually do a little bit of a retro on that. It was a client of mine many gazillions of years ago, or not that long ago, but it was a client of mine a little while ago, and it was called the Greater Building Society, and what we did is we got rid of any price discounting, which was, of course, the game that they were playing, and they're never going to win that up against the Commonwealth Bank, and so we just swapped what was a 1% honeymoon rate at the time, which was a pretty lame acquisition, you know, tactic, and we just turned that into a free holiday. So instead of, for example, the Building Society saying 1% off, you know, $500,000 loan, that meant a saving of $5,000 in the first year, we just gave that to a travel company and we gave them a holiday overseas. Get a home loan, get a free holiday, and it went nuts. We're talking $15 billion worth of extra loans just in the first few years, and I am a dickhead because I was not on a commission royalty, but I should have been on some sort of incentive. But anyway, what it did was prepare me for what we're sitting on now. And of course, when we put Jerry Seinfeld against that, because I got him to become the spokesman eventually, so it was wow factor of Seinfeld and wow factor of the free holiday with a home loan, it just went nuts. Yeah.
Price went out the window, didn't it? Interest rates went out the window.
And
that's what will happen to every business.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if you're in business, you want to take their eyes off the price. The last thing you want to do is to be reducing your price, because that's a quick trip from the penthouse to the shit house without taking the elevator in terms of your brand. So you don't want to do that. So therefore, the whole idea for all of us is not to price discount, but value add. Oh, I do that again. But to value add. We should go on the road.
That's a bit scary.
We should go on the road together.
That's really scary.
We've been on the road together for 3 decades. So
I'm a bit worried now.
So therefore, wouldn't it be good? I reckon our marriage could be actually stronger if you turned into more like me. I think it'll be a stronger relationship. Anyway, so yeah, look, it's all about value adding. It's not price discounting, and that building society actually never advertised an interest rate. Can you believe this? They're the only bank in the world never to advertise an interest rate for 11 years. And by the way, when you get this thing, if you get it, okay.
And you should.
Thank you, Gail. God, she's turning into me. I thought I was flogging this stuff pretty hard, but she is turning into me. Oh, that's right, you're on commission. I forgot about
didn't
that.
Know that.
No, you're on
He
commission.
hasn't told me that.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you a box of Smarties.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, what is my commission?
So the thing is that this thing, once you turn it on, you don't want to turn it off. The Happy Meal promotion, okay, with the free toy, which is a child's version of this, because this is a Happy Meal for adults, that's been running 37 years. The Greater Building Society, get a home loan, get a free holiday, ran for 11 years. So if you snatch onto something like this, don't think it's a 1 month wonder. It's something that you can continue. And what we're doing is offering exclusivity to certain industries. There's a retail chain throughout the week committed themselves to 600 holidays with us, and there's no other retail chain in their category that will be able to get this promotion for a certain period of time. So what we're doing, because it has just gone nuts, is that we're actually giving it exclusively to certain businesses if they obviously, buy enough holidays. Yeah. Anyway, look, that's about it.
Yep, I think that's it.
You were going to say something else, were you?
No. I think.
Is there any other words of wisdom that you're going to add to this? Probably
when are you going
not.
to take me on a holiday?
Probably not. Well, I'll use one of the free holidays.
Thanks.
That's what I'll do. I'll use one of the free holidays. Okay, guys, if you're interested in this and you're a business owner, then click the link above or beside me, wherever it might be. Okie dokie. See you later.